This is Hannah Pennebaker with Northwest Fishing Reports. Today, we're at Clear Lake in southern Pierce County, Washington. This is a bit of a smaller lake, not as quite as some of the bigger lowland lakes you can find around here, but it is stocked with plenty of fish. So far, Washington Department of Fish and Game has stocked about 6,000 trout into this lake, and they're pretty good size. This is quite a clear lake. Just beautiful out here. You got a view of Mount Rainier, you got views of the forest. It is just an amazing lake, one of our favorites. Today for this episode, I am joined by Chris Decker and Sam Guzman. So let's go ahead and see if we can get some fish on for you. You're watching Northwest Fishing Reports. Well, we just got all of our lines in the water and we're already marking fish. Look at all these fish on the fish finder. They're just everywhere. Ooh, all right. First fish of the day. This one was trolled. This is actually the one that we had stacked. This one was about 3 feet of water, I think, 3 to 5 feet of water. We've been seeing them on the surface today. So we kind of think that because of the weather, because of the temperature, it's a bit cloudier today. We think they're feeding on the surface. Alrighty, ready with the net? Here he comes. Oh no. Oh no, he's tangled on the other one. Oh, come on, fish. The joys of stacking equipment, sometimes you gotta worry about tangling. Okay, I'm just gonna come up this way. Oh no. Bit of a learning experience there. So what happened was the fish kind of got tangled on the other stacked line. So definitely a learning experience. We'll try to avoid that next time. We were in the middle of sorting out that tangle from that last fish. Oh, here he comes. And now got another fish on. So we must have just passed through a nice school of them. We're gonna try to keep this one nice and low. We got the whole lake to ourselves, so we're not gonna horse this guy. We're just gonna bring him in slowly. Oh, this one's feisty, heading right for that line again. We're not going to let him get tangled this time. And there he goes, fish in the net. All right, beautiful fish here on Clear Lake. Get him out of the net for you guys so you can see a little bit of a closer peek. And there we have it. This fish was caught on a Max Wiggle Hoochie and a pink metal dodger. And a little bit of worm for bait. And he's hooked pretty good. He's not going anywhere. Wow. So this one was on the surface. This one was about 10 feet deep. There we go. Ooh. Little camera shy. There we go. Beautiful fish out here on Clear Lake.
Let's see what we got. He's aggressive. Let's bring him on up to the boat. I don't think he knows he's hooked. But I don't think he likes the boat either. And we lost him.
This one's a fighter. We got another fish on here. This one feels like it could be a little bit bigger. Last fish we got in the boat was about 11 inches, so fingers crossed. We know there's some good quality fish in this lake. This one was about 18 feet of water, I want to say. We saw some marks a bit deeper. And in the net he goes. Nice job. Oh, this one's a fatty. All right. This one was on an orange spinner and an orange dodger. Oh, those spots on his back. Just nice chrome, nice spots on the back. These are just beautiful fish. This one's a little bit chunkier than the last one. Let's go ahead and get a measure on him real quick for you guys. Solid 13-inch trout out here on Clear Lake. Nice fish. Let's go ahead and get some more. Alrighty, so had a bit of a cloudy morning, sun came out, and the bite is still good, happy to say. Kind of came alive when he saw the boat. All right, I'm gonna step back here. We're gonna get him netted. Let them fight a little bit. Again, when you have the whole lake to yourself, there's no need to horse these fish. Just let them tire themselves out and then reel them in. And there you have it. Nice little fish. Wanted to mention, today we've been quite lucky, but one downside of this lake, and something you need to be cautious of, is that this lake is not only popular with fishermen, it's popular with jet skiers and power boarders, and it's really important to share the lake, right? So just make sure to keep an eye out, especially towards the midday. Keep an eye out where you're going. Always look where you're steering. Watch out for waves and wake. Watch out for other boaters. Good idea to take a boater's education class if you haven't before. Just make sure you're staying safe out here. Staying safe out here and having a great time like we are. Woo. Fish. Fish? Oh, okay. And fish on that one. We got a triple. Oh, wait, no, I think that was just the... Okay, we got to double up, folks. Let me get this guy unhooked and we will reel in this other fish. Okay, throw this guy down and I'm gonna get the net ready.
I think this guy gets some airmail.
All right.
All right. Second fish.
Yep.
And the fish are biting. The fish are biting.
Yep, just that one's a little bit bigger, but all sorts of fish out here today. So much fun, right?
Yeah. Got this guy right in the cheek.
Yep. Oh man, what a blast. Double up, triple ups. It is just, the bite is just on fire today. Way to go. Yeah, that's how we do it. I hope I don't speak too soon. Got to get him in the net first, right? All right. So we got the whole lake to ourselves. Sam is not horsing him. Sam's just bringing him in real slow. Trying to avoid the... Oh, and he came off. Nope, it happens. We'll just have to catch more. And actually the planer board... Oh, it's a jumper. Wow, look at that. The planer board's going off. I'll grab this one. This is just the chaos out here when the fishing's good. You know, you never know when you're gonna get another fish on. Oh, you can actually see him jumping out there. Wow. On the planer board, wow. The planer board's always such a cool bite. Whoa, there he goes. You can tell the planer board hits. The planer board usually planes at about a 45-degree angle out on the side of your boat. And you can tell you got a fish on because the planer board will actually go, it'll unclip and it'll go towards the boat. So usually it's fairly obvious when you do have a fish on. Man, I just love using planer boards. They're just so fun to watch release, and just a great way to sort of spread out your presentation beyond what traditional downriggers can do. All right. Again, these trout, whoa, once they see the boat, they got the head shakes. They're just so fun. All right, here comes the planer board. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unclip this planer board. Okay, planer board is unclipped. Now I am just fighting the fish. Here we go. There's two different types of planer boards you can get. We'll talk a little bit more about this later, but this is the type of planer board that runs, you can actually clip it to your line, so you can just unclip it and then you're not even fighting the planer board anymore, you're just fighting the fish. So definitely a matter of preference, you know. Here he comes to the net. I'm gonna go ahead and back up here so we can get him in the net for you guys. And in the net, good job. This one was caught on a kokanee cut plug. Nice orange with pink beads. Sometimes fish like the contrast. And an orange dodger. There we go. This one was actually caught on corn instead of a worm. Most of our fish today have been on worms, but I guess this one was in the mood for some shoe peg corn. So whether you bring out worms or corn, you know, the fish are hitting out here at Clear Lake, so come and get some for yourself. We actually decided to cut our day of fishing just a little bit short. We got 11 out of our total 15 fish limit. Remember, it's 5 fish per angler. And right after we got out of the water, a Department of Fish and Game truck pulled up, and they just stocked the lake with 40,000 kokanee. Turns out every year this lake is actually stocked with 40,000 kokanee, just little fry, little kokanee. They grow up to be catchable size, and wow, that's sure cool. We didn't see any today. We were primarily targeting rainbow trout. Thank you so much for joining us on today's episode of Northwest Fishing Reports here at Clear Lake. This has been Hannah Pennebaker with Chris Decker and Sam Guzman. I hope to see you on the next one.